Right guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a blessed evening. What have I done today? Not a lot really, just went and got my medication the day. Had to wait a while for it. Chatted with a few people there, waited for my medication, got that. Come back in the afternoon, I think it was late afternoon I'd say. So yeah, and yeah, fed the cats and I've just chilled. No, I haven't chilled. I fell asleep. For a few hours, quite a few hours. About 2-3 hours, I think. Yeah, and I've just chilled since then. I've just been on YouTube. Just trying to cool down because it's hot again. Really hot. I haven't ate much food today. I had a Burger King and a pizza the last 2 days, so I put a bit of weight on. So I wanted to try and get it off today. So I've done a little bit of walking, not too much, but a little bit. And I haven't ate much. I've only had a wrap and 2 sandwiches. That's all about all day. No breakfast, just a wrap and 2 sandwiches. Tuna and sweet corn sandwich and a chicken tikka sandwich. That's all I've had. And a wrap, a breakfast wrap. That's all I've had all day. So yeah, I'm gonna have to eat in an hour or two. I've got a couple of lasagnas in my freezer, so I'll probably have one of my lasagnas, and that should do me for the rest of the evening. I've got to do my coursework in a bit. I'm gonna start at about 10:30. Just gonna do this video first and start it about 10:30. I'd say about 10:30, because one of my God videos is on YouTube that I want to watch. So yeah, so I'll watch that and then do more work basically. Got a busy day the next few days. I gotta do my project and do another lesson tomorrow. Not computer science lesson, just watch the lessons for the boot camp for last lesson basically. I'm gonna watch the lesson before tonight, then watch the last lesson tomorrow, and do a bit of my project probably on the evening. And then do the rest on Friday. So yeah, that's the plan basically, guys. Said I'd chill with my friend for a bit tomorrow as well, one of my housemates. So I'll do that for a couple of hours or something at some point, probably in the day or maybe on the night. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when, but yeah. God, my guts playing up, man. My guts are always playing up. I think the devil attacks my guts. Weird. I always have bad guts. I don't know why. It's not like I'm eating anything dodgy or anything. It's strange. Do you know what I mean? It does my head in. I think I actually get targeted, like the devil actually attacks my guts. Sorry guys, it just does my head in. It's always happening. Always. Really annoys me. It does. It's like my stomach just starts churning all of a sudden and really annoys me. And I go to the toilet a lot as well. Do you know what I mean? Too much. It comes on all of a sudden, my stomach starts churning and then I have to go to the toilet. But I think luckily I can do this video with a bit of luck. But yeah, it does do my head in. So yeah, if I ever live with anyone eventually, they'll have to get used to me using a lot of toilet paper. Oh god, the wood, the really would, because the devil's always attacking my stomach, and that's what it seems like anyway. It's not the food, I don't think. I think it's like the devil, seriously, because it just comes on all of a sudden. I have no problems with my stomach, and then all of a sudden it comes on. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's definitely spiritual. Definitely, it's not the food. There's nothing wrong with the food. It's something else. But yeah, but yeah, that's it, guys. I got nothing else to say. I need, like I was saying to someone on YouTube, uh, I'm gonna do a few more mixed martial arts discussions, or UFC, probably UFC discussions, because that's what I follow the most. I don't really follow one championship or some of the other organisations, bare knuckle fighting championship. I don't really follow a lot of that stuff. It's more UFC and boxing with me. So, but yeah, I will do a few more UFC discussions. I'll try and watch a few more of the events, the ones I've missed recently, and talk about them. I need to watch the rest of Sanhagen versus Magomedov, Umar Magomedov, and yeah, I'll probably watch the Hamzat Drakus event in its entirety and talk about that. They're the two main ones I'm going to talk about right at the moment, looking in recent times. But if there's another event that I think there's a few events that I've missed recently, Walker and Zhang and a few others. So I'll probably talk about them basically when I get time, when I've watched them. So yeah. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I want to say. Really, I got nothing else to say. Got to I need to read a bit of the Bible as well. That's what I need to do. I ain't done that for a bit, so it's been about 2 days now since I read it. Two, maybe 3 days. I think 2 days. I think I've been very tired though. Just been worn out. I've done a lot in the last few days. I went to social club yesterday. Been to get my meds today. Spent half the day out. Talked to quite a few people. There was a lot of people talking there, so it was a lot of stimulus. It tired me out mentally a little bit. Um, so yeah, so yeah, that's it. I'm very tired now. Um, just gonna do this video. So I'll try and get some UFC stuff done. I'll try and talk about the rest of Transformers before it's took down in September on Netflix. I'll try and talk about that. Transformers Rise of the Beast, the second half. That'll probably be the next thing I do, but I don't know. We'll see. I might do. No, I'll do the UFC first. I think there seems to be a few people that have been drawn to hear through some of my UFC stuff. The videos to do with the UFC are getting quite a few views, so I think I need to talk about that a bit more. But the God stuff is the main priority, obviously. That's the biggest thing. That's what the channel's mainly for. I won't turn it into a UFC channel, don't worry. It could be about the UFC and God, I guess. There's nothing wrong with that, I suppose. But yeah, it'd be mainly about God or Christianity, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I like doing the MMA stuff as well. And obviously, if my back heals up, I might take up jiu-jitsu. I did have a few lessons when I was younger, but I never got very much into it before I injured my back doing yoga. And it's been on and off, not the best for years. I thought I'd never be able to train again, but lately I've been doing light weights and crawls, what Hamza Chimaev was doing in his camp for Dracus du Plessis. And the crawls seem to be really helping, and the lightweights seem to be really helping. So my back feels a bit better than it has done in many years. So if I keep it up, you never know, it might heal completely, and then I'll be able to take up jiu-jitsu. But I don't know whether it will, so I'm playing it by ear kind of thing. I'm just seeing how I go from day to day. But if I can't do jiu-jitsu, if my back's not good enough for that, then I'll probably take up Thai boxing or boxing or something, or I may just start going to the gym. I may not bother with boxing or Thai boxing. I don't know. We'll see. I may take up one of them there. Who knows? See how it goes. See what I want to do really, or I might just train at home. I've got enough boxing videos, that's for sure. Do you know what I mean? To learn, to teach myself basically. There's a few good books online as well, so instructionals as well. So I could teach myself really, but they're But yeah, I don't know. I might just go to the gym. We'll see. No, I won't go to the gym. I'll train at home. I've got weights. I've got kettlebells. So I can train at home. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to go to the gym. There's no reason for me to go to the gym because I've got everything I need at home. So yeah. Got a medicine ball as well. I got a few things. I got a skipping rope, medicine ball, kettlebells, weights. Got a bit of room in my hall to do sit-ups if I want to do them, press-ups, etc., crawls. So do everything I want to do at home really. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm a bit of a homebody anyway. That's what I like to do mainly. It's good to socialise a bit so you don't go absolutely stir crazy. But I'm the sort of person I like my own time. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I like my own time. Do you know what I mean? I like doing my own thing. I like the freedom to do that. Do you know what I mean? I think if I got a girlfriend, she'd need to be the sort of girl that I wouldn't be going out anyway, so she wouldn't have to worry about that. She wouldn't have to worry about me straying because I wouldn't even go out. Do you know what I mean? I go to social club, but that's maybe at the most, but I might not even go there if I had a girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'd still want to do my YouTube, so she'd have to understand that. It's take up a bit of time. Do you know what I mean? I ain't put all this effort into it now to just let it go by the wayside. It's got to continue. Do you know what I mean? See, it'll benefit me and her at the end of the day in the future. So yeah, she's got to be understanding to that. She's either got to be a part of it or just give me time to do it. Do you know what I mean? And what else? What else? Yeah, and she'd have to give me a bit of time just to work towards career goals and stuff. But I would spend time with her as well. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, because you have to do that. It's a relationship, and that it can't be all like career, work, and goals all the time. Do you know what I mean? Otherwise, a relationship won't work. But yeah, it's got to be a balance. Do you know what I mean? I can't have someone who's too full on and doesn't let me have a bit of freedom. Do you know what I mean? I need a bit of freedom. I need a bit of my own time, like to do what I need to do for both of us. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I still spend a bit of time with her, obviously. And eventually, the goal will be to just retire and spend a lot of time together. Do you know what I mean? Or even hopefully after so many years, I'll be able to take take a back seat on things once it's, well, you never know. But take a break every now and again and spend time together. Do you know what I mean? It's make time for each other in that sense, but has to be a balance. So do you know what I mean? Has to be. Someone's too much, too full on. For me, it wouldn't work because I'm very independent in my thinking, and I do like a little bit of freedom, but I wouldn't go out or nothing, so she wouldn't have to worry about that. Do you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, it's just goals, really working towards goals. But that'd be for mine and her benefit. She could possibly be a part of that, depending on. We'd be a team anyway. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. That's how you are when you're in a relationship. So, um, but yeah, but yeah, I'd definitely make time for her at times. Definitely, it won't be all work and no. Not trying to say no play, but you know what I mean. It won't be all work and no relationship. It won't be like that because it don't work if you do that. Do you know what I mean? I know that, and I do want a family one day. So I'm not gonna put my career over having a family. That's for certain. But at the same time, I don't want to spend every waking minute glued to someone. I don't want that. Do you know what I mean? I need a bit of freedom. I need a bit of time to pursue goals for the both of us. For a long time, I've been very goal orientated. I've been very independent in my mindset, and it's hard to change that now. Do you know what I mean? But I can do it to a certain extent, though. I can. Do you know what I mean? I know if I'm in a relationship, I've got to spend time with a woman, otherwise it won't work. Do you know what I mean? It's just the way it is. But I need to spend a bit of time working towards goals as well, because there has to be a balance. Do you know what I mean? Depends what you want out of life, but I want to do both. Do you know what I mean? Um, but once I've got a family, once I've got a few kids, if I can afford them, then's the time to pull back and spend more family time. Do you know what I mean? It's just for now. Do you know what I mean? While I'm growing my career still, while I'm trying to get a career behind me. Do you know what I mean? While I'm trying to get this YouTube off the ground, it's those are my main priorities at the moment. Do you know what I mean? The woman would be a priority as well. Definitely, do you know what I mean? But it'd have to be a balance at the moment because I'm not like super successful at the moment. Do you know what I mean? And I wanna I wanna do well in life. Do you know what I mean? So until that time comes, I've got to work on my goals. Do you know what I mean? It's once I reach that goal, once I reach that success in my career or with YouTube, either whatever comes first, then I can pull back a bit. Do you know what I mean? And spend a bit more time with a girlfriend or a wife or whatever I meet or come across. Do you know what I mean? At the right time in God's perfect timing. So, but yeah, that's all I want to say, really, guys. 19 minutes this video is. It's long. Jesus, it's got carried away. Yeah, I'm gonna have a rest for now. For Can I watch this uh, God video in about 15 minutes? I need a break. I think I need a break from my computer for a bit. Been on here too long. Yeah, I need a break. I might do the night shift tonight. I need to get some work done. I might battle through. I've done it so many times in the past to complete courses, so why not give it a go? Sleep in tomorrow. Just do the night shift tonight. Get as much done as I can. If I can stay awake, because I've been very tired today. Might go and see my friend in a minute, just to spend a bit of time with him. Stop his head from going crazy, because he's been on his own for a bit. Well, he has today, quite a while today. I think no one's been around, so might spend an hour with him. Just give him a bit of company if he's still around. But the problem is, the more time I spend with him, the more he wants to spend time with me, and I'm not that guy. Do you know what I mean? I like my freedom. I like my own time. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, the only person I want to spend loads of time with is my girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. I got my goals that I like to work towards. I got things I like doing. Do you know what I mean? I don't mind seeing friends once a week, or maybe I see him quite often anyway, like, because he lives with me. But yeah, I only want to spend time with people like once a week, really. Do you know what I mean? Maybe twice at the very most, but even that's a bit like, once a week's enough. Do you know what I mean? That's what I do with all my friends. I only see them once a week. I got a few friends that I see. My one friend I Tuesdays when I go to social club, so pop in his then, and yeah, that's the only time I really see him on the whole. My other friend, I see him once a week, maybe twice, maybe once a fortnight. Chill with my housemate. Not that often, because I got stuff I want to do, and like I say, I like my freedom. That's why I don't see any friends too often. So yeah, I like to work towards my goals. That's me. Do you know what I mean? Uh, that's how I've always been. I think that's how I always will be. Like I say, the only person I want to spend loads of time with is a wife or a girlfriend, kind of thing. It's the way it's always going to be. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. So yeah, that's all I want to say anyway, guys. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else to say. I'll do a scripture as soon as I can. Another scripture video. I don't know when, but as soon as I can, when I feel like I've got the energy. Um, I'll I think next I'll do a video talking about one of the MMA events, one of the UFC events. I think I'll talk about one of them. I think that'll be one of my next videos that I do. Won't be today, it'll be another day after I've watched the event in full. And then, yeah, in a few days' time, I'll talk about the rest of Transformers once I've watched it, as soon as I can. Got to watch it before it gets took down off Netflix, though. So, yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I want to say. So, thanks for watching, as always. Thanks for the support, and God bless you all. And I'll be back soon. So, take care, guys. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.